Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of bodybuilding, bringing you our top picks for the best bodybuilders to follow in 2023. These athletes are not just known for their impressive physiques, but also for their dedication, hard work, and the valuable insights they share on their social media platforms. From the reigning champions to the rising stars, we've got a diverse lineup that will inspire, educate, and motivate you. So whether you're a fitness enthusiast, an aspiring bodybuilder, or just someone who appreciates the art of bodybuilding, this video is for you. Let's get started. Coming in at number 8 is Chris Bumstead. Chris Bumstead is another famous bodybuilder who is known for his young age and being shredded. Unlike many of the other bodybuilders on this list, Chris isn't a mass monster competing in the open division, but is instead a physique competitor, or we should say physique champion. He won the Mr. Olympia Classic Physique competition 4 straight years, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. That makes him the reigning champion, making him an obvious choice to follow. Leave a comment if you think he's going to win the 2023 Mr. Olympia title. Another significant difference is that Chris Bumstead is young at the age of 26 and grew up during a different era than many of the other competitors. This makes him a bit more social media savvy, making his channels and content more digestible than some. Perhaps where he really shines is he consistently posts progression pics or digression when he's taking a break, but adds useful tips and information to educate you along the way. This can almost make you feel closer to him as you learn with him rather than from him. For example, it's not uncommon for him to run body recomps with his followers or maybe even bulks. Now, you may not look the same as Chris, but you would have the chance to have the same experience as him and actively learn from his mistakes or discoveries. For more detailed information on his programming, check out Chris Bumstead's workout routine and diet that he follows in his off-season training. Our number 7 pick is Noel Deyzel. Noel Deyzel is one of the newest faces to be seen on social media, and people love him. While he is an IFBB professional bodybuilder, he hasn't earned as many impressive wins as many of the other bodybuilders on this list, so he was not as well known. Noel created his YouTube channel in 2008, but he didn't really start loading videos consistently until around 2018. Since then, he has gone viral over the past few years with a few of his videos where he's taking a comedic role on a subject or is calling out haters. He's also become famous for his critique on modern society. At the same time, he gives excellent advice on all things fitness and compact little nuggets, making him likable and clickable. He takes on just about every imaginable topic, from lifting, masturbation, steroids, and sex. However, he does it in a funny yet educational way, which is what we need. While he may not be the most successful bodybuilder on this list, but to be clear, he's still an IFBB professional bodybuilder, he is probably the most social media friendly bodybuilder. Follow him if you want a mix of good solid info and laughs. Breaking into our top 6 is Calum Von Moger. Calum Von Moger is one of the more popular bodybuilders, with YouTube being his main source of content. In fact, he was one of the original fitness YouTubers and has been very successful in this role. Still, Calum is a 3x Mr. Universe, so he can definitely back up his talk. One of the reasons why Calum is so successful and famous is because of how relatable he is, and he is more of a physique competitor, which can sometimes be more relatable than some of the other beasts on this list. We're not saying that his physique is any less impressive, just that it seems to be a bit more achievable than others, but that's still a long stretch. His social media content is definitely one of the more educational ones on this list as he talks about all things fitness. For example, he has made several videos dealing with training while in quarantine over the past year, because of this thing called COVID, to help his viewers get through this time period. However, he still talks about programming, training variables, exercise breakdowns, and diet. Definitely follow Calum if you want top educational content on a consistent basis. If you are enjoying our list of best bodybuilders to follow in 2023, don't forget to subscribe now. Let's come back to our list. At number 5, we have Flex Lewis. Not all of the best bodybuilders have to be 250 kg plus. Flex Lewis is regarded as the best 212 pounds professional bodybuilder of all time. And that's no exaggeration. Flex Lewis has won dozens of pro comps over his bodybuilding career, which started in 2013. In fact, he owns the title of Mr. Olympia 7 times and 1 win at the Arnold. He has more Mr. Olympia titles than many bodybuilders have wins. In fact, he has dominated the 212 pounds class so much that he has been called up to compete in the open category. When size is everything, the mere fact that he has been asked to compete with guys considerably heavier than him should tell you everything you need to know. That aside, his social media content is pretty awesome, as one pic may be him in a flex off, the next with his young daughter, then hanging out with Dana White. In other words, it's eclectic and we love it. You've probably realized we like seeing bodybuilders being real people. However, he still offers plenty of motivation and tips. Regardless, it's always cool to see someone so successful be real, as it can make us feel like succeeding can be a reality. By the way, his YouTube is quite active. Our number 4 pick is Roelly Winklaar. Roelly Winklaar is easily one of the best bodybuilders. He is placed in the top 3 at Mr. Olympia and won the 2018 Arnold Sports Australia. Being so, this physique is something to behold. He is known to have the best arms in bodybuilding. However, what really makes Roelly's social media content so awesome are his daily life posts. It's not uncommon to see him post videos and pictures of him messing around with his friends and spending time with his family. This is a fresh breath of air, as too often, this field can sometimes get a bit stuffy with people always taking it too seriously, all the time. Now, we're not saying you shouldn't be training hard and have a certain level of dedication. However, it's nice to see some pro bodybuilders goofing off with their friends and having a normal life. Well, as normal as you can be when you're an IFBB pro mass monster. Breaking into our top 3 is Regan Grimes. At the young age of just 22, Regan Grimes went pro, which is the motivation that's needed to get younger lifters to follow their dreams. Although he hasn't grabbed an Olympia title win yet, he has stood on the stage 3 times and has won 3 other professional bodybuilding competitions. Because of his immense success, both on the stage and in the world of social media, he's become sponsored by awesome brands like Do You Even, Celsius, and Trifecta Nutrition. Overall, we find that what makes Regan Grimes unique is simply his youth. He proves that you can achieve dreams that many would call a fairy tale with hard work and dedication. We recommend following Regan for pure inspiration to train hard and eat healthy. Our runner-up is none other than Brandon Curry. Brandon Curry won the 2019 Mr. Olympia title and the 2019 and 2022 Arnold Classic, which should be all you need to know about why you should be following him. This American FBB professional bodybuilder knows what he's doing and loves to share his tips on social media. In fact, Brandon Curry is actually one of the more active bodybuilding personalities on social media, as he frequently posts content from his normal everyday life, such as him watching his kids play sports or events he attends. He also likes to share his meals, which we find particularly interesting. Can you imagine how much food he consumes in a day? Thankfully, he's a sponsored athlete of Trifecta Nutrition, best meal delivery service for bodybuilders. He's clearly fed very well. And finally, our top pick is Big Ramy. If you're looking for professional bodybuilders to follow, it's probably a good idea to keep an eye on 2020 and 2021 Mr. Olympia champion, Big Ramy. Although he came 5th at the 2022 Mr. Olympia and 4th at the 2023 Arnold Classic, when Big Ramy is on the stage, he is the big threat, pun intended. At 5'9", Big Ramy tips the scales at around 300 Ulbs depending on the time of the year, giving him a monster frame, which is where he gets his name. While his YouTube channel isn't the most active and his Instagram leaves a lot to be desired, he is currently the best there is right now. Therefore, when he does post something, you want to be sure you see it. And you can always follow the Big Ramy workout split to make some serious muscle gains. And there you have it, our top picks for the best bodybuilders to follow in 2023. From Big Ramy, the reigning Mr. Olympia champion, to the young and inspiring Regan Grimes, each of these athletes brings something unique to the table. They're not just about the muscle, but also about sharing their journey, their knowledge, and their passion for the sport. So if you're looking for some serious fitness inspiration, make sure to check out their channels and follow their journeys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And as always, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Who's your favorite bodybuilder? Do you think Chris Bumstead will win the 2023 Mr. Olympia title? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay strong and keep pushing your limits.